This week on the Husky Update.
Russia invades Ukraine, and a student group raises money in response. COVID regulations change on campus and in Cambridge. And President Biden nominates a new Supreme Court justice. All this and more on this week's episode of the Husky Update.
Your campus, your news, all the time. From the Showman Studio, here is the Husky Update.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the Husky Update. My name is David Fatheree. Here's the week's news. On Thursday, February 24th, the unofficial Ukrainian Culture Club gathered on Centennial in response to the Russian invasion of Ukraine, a culmination and escalation of the Russo-Ukrainian War, which has been an ongoing conflict since 2014. This demonstration was an effort to gain support and donations for people in Ukraine. They're collecting money and matching dollars to donate to Razum, a non-profit Ukrainian-American human rights organization. Our team spoke to the members of the club on Centennial Commons. Here's what they had to say.
My name is Zakar Hankavich, and I'm a student here at Northeastern.
My name is Teranya Hankavich. This is my brother. I'm also a student here at Northeastern. So unfortunately, last night at around 11 p.m., 5 a.m. Ukraine time, Russia officially invaded and attacked many Ukrainian cities. We each have family in Ukraine, so this is obviously an issue that is very near and dear to us. It's been an incredibly stressful and impactful time for us this night, this morning. So we are out here trying to do what we can to support. We're raising money, sending everything we can to Ukraine to help. Please Venmo or anything that you can do to help.
This was actually something that we kind of threw together last night once we saw all the terrible news that was coming out. We all texted into our executive group chat and we're like, we need to do something. And so we decided to come together and protest because we felt that although there are huge protests in New York City, Philadelphia, Boston, which we might go to later today at the State House, we felt that it was super important to then also inform the college campus here, so that way all the college students know. Because you know what, like the government already knows this is happening and we just want them to do more, whereas one of the things we really need is to spread awareness so everybody can understand what's going on and the weight that it has on not Ukraine's lives, but all of Europe and all the U.S. as well, because this is turning into a huge war.
Where are the donations going in Ukraine?
So they're going primarily to an organization called Razum, which does a lot of humanitarian aid in Ukraine. A lot for medical treatment of veterans, for the families, for orphans, especially for refugees now, and they do provide military aid as well. So they have a plethora of projects that they donate to, and we're collecting it through our Venmo, and we're doubling it, and then we're sending it to Razum. So a major thing to help is just educating yourself and not spreading misinformation. This really isn't a new thing, the struggle in Ukraine. Even in our lifetimes, there's been, the Orange Revolution in 2004, Viazanko 2013, and then the Russian occupation in the years following. But now more than ever, it's become vital to really learn about it and fight misinformation.
Where can members of the Northeastern community find good information about and updates about what's going on in Ukraine right now?
There's lots of great sources out there. There are also many sources that are spreading false information, so do make sure you are getting things from the right places. Any major news outlets, the BBC has great coverage on things. If you're looking for more specific news, the Kyiv Independent, the Kyiv Post are both excellent sources from Ukraine in the English language, easily accessible. Razum for Ukraine, the organization that we are donating to, also has a significant amount of resources. That's Razum, R-A-Z-O-M, for Ukraine. You can find many other resources online, on social media, lots of people are sharing. You can find our organization on Instagram at ukis@NEU. We'll be sharing information. Any sort of support is much appreciated. Gaining awareness, spreading information, calling representatives, asking them to help. Ukraine needs so much help right now, and anything that the U.S. can do to help is much appreciated. Any donations, everything is appreciated.
And now to Kevin with the lightning round.
Thanks, David. My name is Kevin Mai, and this is Lightning Round. In campus news, the union representing dining hall workers at Northeastern University, Local 26, arranged a video event for Saturday, February 26, where students could show support to dining hall workers. In local news, the city of Cambridge announced this Thursday that they will be lifting the indoor mask mandate on March 14th. This current mandate started last September after the emergence of the Delta variant of COVID-19. With new CDC guidance about mask mandates in lower medium risk areas, areas such as Somerville, Brookline, and Quincy could see changes in their mandates. In national news, President Biden nominated Ketanji Brown Jackson to the United States Supreme Court on Friday. If confirmed to the court, Jackson would be the first black woman to serve as a Supreme Court justice. Jackson has served as a judge on the United States Court of Appeals and the United States District Court, both in the D.C. Circuit. In international news, on February 23rd, Justin Trudeau announced that the temporary powers granted to police to break up the blockade will be lifted. These restrictions involve giving authorities the power to seize the assets of the truckers and allow truck companies to tow away the trucks, clearing the road. This blockade, though it only lasted for a month, blocked up the busiest roadways between Canada and the United States. Though the main blockade has been dispersed, there remains a possibility of smaller groups continuing to be a problem throughout the next few days. That's all for Lightning Round. Back to you, David.
Thanks, Kevin. And new this week, we go to Tommy with the weather.
Thanks a lot, David. This is Tommy DiMartino, outside reporting on the Curry balcony. It is cold as heck, and we have snow on the ground as reported. Snow. Back to you, David.
Thanks, Tommy. On February 18th, Northeastern sent out an email announcing changes to their COVID-19 protocols. After February 28th, students will no longer be required to get tested weekly. Instead, it is optional for asymptomatic students. Students who do exhibit symptoms are still required to be tested. Along with this, the university will no longer be updating the testing dashboard after February 28th. The daily wellness check will also no longer be required to enter campus. In this email, the administration said that when Boston lifts its indoor mask mandate, Northeastern will reevaluate its indoor mask mandate. Well, that's the news. The rest is up to you. Be sure to like our Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date with the Husky Update. My name is David Fatheree. Thank you for watching.